Hello guys, I'm back at Costco checking out their summer goods. Check out this frog. Isn't he adorable? $69.99. These are a set of two for $49.99. And check out this slip and slide. It's huge. Of course, it's pricey, $229.99. But can you imagine the kids all having fun and the adults as well? It's really nice. Check out these. We have these for our pool. You can really pop somebody over the head with these babies. $18.79 a piece. Not too shabby. They're well made. If you don't slap somebody over the head. I'm going to show you that slip and slide again. Isn't that neat? Kids would love this. I said adults before, but it's for kids. But they would have a blast with that. And once again, it's $229.99. Here's these Kona noodle slings. We actually have these too, and they work real well. You don't have to mess with filling them up with the air and then taking them down. It's just, you throw them in the pool and you float on them. They're nice. Not shabby at all. And they last pretty good too. I mean, we've had ours for like 3 years so far. Not shabby. They were $21.99 a piece. Here's a gigantic pool for $5.99. And it included the steps, the filter. It's a nice setup, real nice. Looks like it's pretty sturdy there. I have another picture coming up for you on that one, so stay tuned. Here's these. They actually have it's a pool float lounger, and they actually have a better backing to them than the other first ones that you've seen. They have like a pillow in the back. But they're also more expensive. They're $49.99. No, $45.99. Sorry about that, guys. These were a really nice deal. These were the goggles for juniors and adults. A pack of 3 was $14.99. Now, that's a really good deal. I bet you these will go quick. Real nice quality. Here's another pool, 20 by 12. That's pretty nice too. I just can't wait for summer. I love spring and summer. I'm not a winter person. Here's something nice. It's the Tommy Bahama pool float. It's a water hammock, they're calling it. I call it a pool float. But it's nice. Check this out. There it is up there. And this dude, this is crazy. This is a dinosaur here. The kids go up it and they can slide down through the alligator's mouth. That is really neat. But it's very large. But it's neat. The kids could have a field day with that. Check it out. See there? It's awesome. $399.99. Here's that dinosaur again. I'm hooked on this dinosaur. And this is a real good deal on chlorine tabs if you need them for your pool. $139.99 for a 40-pound bucket. That's a really good deal. Really good. Here's the Shock Advance, 20 packs of it with 20 free test strips in the box. It's actually the Shock Advanced, and that's going for $79.99. Here's the Tommy Bahama float again. There's a dinosaur. I just love this. I think the kids would have a blast on it. Although I don't know how good it would hold up. Here's some nice towels. They really had some good deals on towels. $10.99, $12.99. These were the really nice ones. And these down here were $9.99. They were all really nice though. See the quality? Well made. And I like these too. The collapsible beach tote. They don't take up as much space. The designs were really nice. Nice size bag too. I like the green design of it myself. That was my favorite. But the black's pretty too. $19.99, not bad. $3.99 on the canoe there. These were the lifetimes. I couldn't see the price. I think they were $99.99, but I'm not absolutely sure on that. That's what it appeared to be to me. Check out, we had some mosquito and tick repellents. Great deals on these. Here's the Murphy. Here's the Off. The Murphy's was $14.99. The Off was $19.99 for 2 bottles. Here's another 2-pack on sale for $12.99. And this is your tanning lotion, Hawaiian Tropics. Here was a real nice deal. This was a really good deal, actually. $21.99 for 2 of them. And that is the SPX 50 in the Sun Bum. I want to be a beach bum too myself. Here's another one, two bottles of it. This is the 60, which is really good. Any more you really need to protect your skin. $16.99 for 2 bottles. Not bad at all. $18.99 for the mineral sunscreen. That's 50, sensitive. For everybody that has sensitive skin. Here you go. Vacation. SPX, $19.99 for 2 of them. It's not bad. The world's best smelling sunscreen. I've never tried it. These were really nice too. The cooler backpacks. The backpack was $42.99. They had 2 colors in it, black and the beige. Real nice, a lot of compartments. And it was a heavy duty one, but it was a lightweight at the same time. Here was really nice. If you just wanted the cooler tote, $24.99. That was pretty nice. The quality on these was really good. Really good. Here's a nice size cooler. Not too shabby. It's an electric cooler. The price, though, is $879.99. I think I'll stick to these. They were $49.99. They had the wheels on them, a nice handle where you can just pull them along for $50. And it's the Igloo brand. No too shabby, guys. See here? Nice fold-up handle. Handles on both sides of the cooler. What more can you ask for? And you can go and be a beach bum. Join me, shall you? Coming up is our next cooler for $99.99. It's a little larger cooler. And here is the jumbo cooler. This is for when you're going to have one of the wild parties, that's for sure. Lots of drinks in this baby. Now, actually, it's the 7-day cooler. Here's the adult life vest, which were very nice. $49.99. That's the ladies. Nice quality. And these are the men's life vest. Really nice. And here are the toddlers, $24.99. These were really nice and soft, but you could tell they were good quality. It's better to be safe than sorry. And these felt like they were really nice. They weren't cheap by no means. And here are the juniors and teen sizes. The boys and the girls. Very well made as well. The toddlers, once again, was $24.99. And then the teens, you can't beat the prices on these. Dick's Sporting Goods would be a lot more expensive than these. And I don't think they're as nice as these, actually. Well, they are if you want to pay a lot more. Very nice quality, though. And $39.99, remember, on the teens. Here's some more of them towels. This is the $10.99 towel. There was 3 different price points on the towels, 3 different sizes. You can meet the prices for the quality. $12.99. This is the pellets. Need an extra propane tank this summer? $41.99. Not too shabby. Here's a nice grill. Costco has some really nice deals on the grills. They're not cheap ones either. Sometimes at Sam's you can get some cheap grills that don't last. But the Costco grills last. Check this one out. Really nice. Here's the Blackstone grill. $429.99. Here's the Weber grill, which Weber's my favorite brand of grills. They last forever. This was a really nice one, although somebody's already messed up the knob on it. The inside was nice. If you're in the need for a grill, head to Costco on that. Sam's has them, but they're not the quality that these are. Here's a tabletop one for $149.99. That's also the Blackstone. I have a friend that has one of these. He loves it. If you're out for camping this year, $297.99. It's a 10-person tent. They better be small people, though, I believe. It's a nice tent, though, don't get me wrong. But I don't see how 10 people would fit in there. Maybe children and I don't know. Okay, here's some binoculars. If you're like a friend of mine, she loves to spy on her neighbors. Yes, seriously, she does. $179.99 for these binoculars. My friend has about 20 pairs. Here's the for a pack of 3 of the Life Straw. Once again, it's always nice to be safe and sorry. $59.99. Not too shabby. Here's another lit tent. It's on the smaller size for $119.99. It's a 6-person tent. Not too shabby. I'm not the tent person. Last time I went tenting, first and only time, it poured down rain. It was the most horrible experience I ever experienced in my life. Never again. Okay, check out this canopy, $159.99. Really nice. Sit in your backyard, relax with your family and friends this summer. And check out this Yahtzee game. This was a gigantic Yahtzee game. $41.99. This wagon was really nice. It's the folding wagon with brakes. Really nice, collapsible, very nice, $89.99. Here's some scooters. First one is a seated e-scooter, $349.99. That's pretty nice. Not too shabby. I like the basket on the back. Here's another scooter. It's the electric scooter for $399.99. It folds down. Here's the Lifetime picnic table, $179.99. It's really nice, and I really like the color. It's like a beige. Here's what we all want. A nice sand bucket with the shapes and everything. The scooper, 20-piece set for $19.99. That would make actually a nice Easter basket. Ooh, look at this ugly thing. $16.99. Here's looking at you, kid. This play set is really nice. Very nice. It looked like it was really sturdy. Had the swings on right there. Had the slide. The tree house, the climbing rock thing. Not too shabby. Very pricey, $1,299.99, although that's not a bad deal for that. Here's the jogging stroller bundle, $549.99. This was a really nice looking stroller. Another one of my favorites is this frog sprinkler, which was $69.99. The kids would love this. Would keep them busy, keep them cool this summer. And I think he's a pretty nice looking dude. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a big like and consider subscribing to the channel. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.